I love this.
So miracles happen for everybody. All right. So there we go. So it should be live. Yeah. And then we'll see if people come on and how we want to do this. But we actually, since we'll see if somebody, because she can just cut this part out, but we can also, like answer any questions if people show up for the live. Okay. So it looks like we're currently being watched by one person. Okay. So we could also just kind of start it.
Let's start.
We're recording it. Yeah. So hi, everybody in the world.
Yep. Welcome. We are super excited for another soul rejuvenation event. And we just wanted to be able to answer some questions and actually have some past attendees share their experiences, because I keep talking, using the same word, saying it's transformational, but I really, really want you to know that it is. So hi, Fiona. Hi, Sandy. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you for joining us. And we have some guests that tonight I'm actually going to be able to bring on to interview people that have done the retreat before and kind of like what they got out of it, what they learned from it, that kind of thing. So we'll do that. And we do have one coming up on Mother's Day weekend from the 9th through the 12th. And for any of you guys who know my magicalness between the 9 and the 12, that it's kind of like a serendipitous, awesome kind of thing. So if any of you guys are interested, you can just embraceretreats.com. So I'm sure Stephanie will post that in the comments there.
I can put that in there too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So it's good to see you guys. Thank you for watching. And we can just kind of like get right down to it.
Let's do it.
Wait, actually, before we should just talk about, so embraceretreats.com is the website you would go to if you're interested in attending the website. I mean, interested in attending the retreat. It's from about like Thursday around like 4-ish. You got to get there. Is it 4 or 5? Probably 5. 4. Okay, so it's like 4 o'clock arrival on a Thursday, and leave at about 2 o'clock-ish on a Sunday. All-inclusive event, so all the meals are included, the class is included, the stay is included. So it's an all-inclusive kind of fun retreat, which is fun and healing. So I don't know that it's all fun, but it's good healing kind of juju here. So if any of you guys are interested, embraceretreats.com. When is our last day to close registration?
Sunday.
Yeah. So we have until Sunday. After Sunday, we're not going to be able to add anybody. So if you are thinking you want to attend, get a hold of Dena or the website or Stephanie or whoever and let them know so that we can get you set up and included, so that you don't miss the opportunity, because this time we have a pretty hard deadline. So, all right. So with that all being said, are we ready to bring on?
And then just so you know, it's not allowing me to post the website. Okay.
Well, I guess I'll be doing it.
Okay.
So embraceretreats.com, right? It's retreats.
Embraceretreats.com. Yes.
Okay. There it is.
Do you want to bring someone on while you're posting?
Yes. I'm just doing this really quick and it's done.
And then, Sandy's not able to make it this time. We're hoping to have our next one early 2025. So this is the last one for this year, but early 2025. Plan on it. Save for it if you need to.
Yeah. So okay. There's Stephanie posted it. I posted it. Okay. So who is our first? Who do you want to bring? Denise, Monica? Yeah, well, Denise is next in line.
Okay.
So we'll just add her to the stage and then I'll change the view. Nope, I don't want to be in the view. That's rude. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to be on the side. Hold on, Denise. I'm moving you over here. Yes, I figured it out. It's a miracle. Okay. All right. Welcome, Denise. It's good to see you.
Hi, it's nice to see you guys.
Really good to see you. You had a wonderful weekend.
Yeah. Party.
Yes. So do you mind just sharing your experience with the retreat and just if you feel like it, sharing what you've, done since the retreat.
So basically, we're all connected, but when the women get together with the like-mindedness, we have a special connection. And that's what I felt with the retreat. So I was a little apprehensive when I got there. But all the women were just so nice, and just everybody was friendly. There was no cattiness. There was no, and I really appreciate that. So we made a lot of friends. I still keep up with several of them. And I did uncover a strength which was dormant for a long time. And with this, I did join the Miss Colorado Senior Pageant.
Woo-hoo!
I didn't win, but that's okay. The person who did win was amazing. I'm really glad she won. Good. So, but I did learn a new perspective of me and my strengths. And I do believe a lot has to do with the retreat with all of that. So
good.
It's an awesome, awesome retreat. The food was pretty good. We had 3 meals a day, which is really nice. Nobody has to get up and cook for our, they had to do all the cooking. So
right.
And the dishes.
And the dishes. That's right.
Yeah. So what was like a memorable moment for you? Whether it was just like a big laughter or a big aha moment, is there anything that sticks out?
When we were doing the leading meditation with the kind of going through that cave thing.
Oh, soul retrieval. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing. It's so weird because I don't think that kind of stuff can happen, but it did happen.
I love it when people say that. Good. And then also, were you comfortable with your roommates?
Yes. Kelly was awesome.
Good.
So, yeah.
Okay. So we're just trying to like different things that people worry about. So thank you so much, Denise.
You picked a good roommate for me. So good job.
Yeah. Dena does all that picking.
Don't do that to me, ladies. I just kind of like put names together.
Much better than I would.
Okay.
So there's that. We all have our strengths. That's not mine.
So thank you so much,
Denise,
for taking the time.
Okay.
Love you.
And congratulations on entering. I think that's so freaking awesome. When I saw that you were doing all of that, I was just like, look at this girl go. Mm-hmm. So I'm glad you did it. That's awesome. So
thank you.
All right. I'm going to move on to Monica.
Front and center, Monica, not Dena.
Did I add her? All right. Yeah, I know. I need to pull you over to the side. There we go. Monica.
Okay. Hi, guys.
How are you?
So I guess I can just tell you guys about my experience. To start with my experience, though, I kind of want to give you a little bit of background. So I got married when I was about 17 years old. And in about 2021, I was in my 40s and decided to leave and divorce my husband. And because I got married at such a young age, I never was really able to discover who I was as an individual, as a woman, or just who I was. And so I did a lot of soul searching and trying to figure out, even things like what kind of furniture did I like? What colors did I want in my house? Did I want curtains or did I want blinds? I had no idea. I had never made any of these decisions based upon what I liked. I didn't know who I was, and I was really doing a lot of soul searching. And a friend of mine had told me about this retreat and thought it might be a really good way for me to learn a lot more about myself, also to work on some healing for my soul as well. And then I had started to think about dating again, but wasn't quite sure if I was ready to take that plunge after a couple of years. And so I went on this retreat, and I can just say it was life-changing. It was so magical and so amazing. I learned so many things about myself. I learned who I was. I learned about a lot of the reasons why I became the person I became. And I healed a lot of parts of myself that needed healing. And in fact, I wrote a letter, which I don't even remember writing, but we write this letter and then 6 months later it gets mailed out to you. So I wrote a letter to myself, which I don't remember writing. But in this letter, I say to really appreciate the man that's in my life because he was sent to me. He was sent to me specifically from my guides. And I actually started dating somebody within a week of the retreat. And within that 6 months, we were living together.
Oh my gosh, chills.
Awesome.
So when I got that letter, it was I don't know, eye-opening and made me cry to think that all that healing and all that work happened while I was up there and my guides were totally guiding the entire journey.
Right. Isn't it like when you let go?
And now we've been together over a year.
Oh, I love that. But yeah, so I just have to show, these are the ones that will be mailed out here in like a couple months. I still got it. But so cool when you just let go and allow and you trust the process and trust yourself more and how just everything it happens and there's so much less fear.
Yeah.
It really was. And when I came back, people noticed such a difference about me. Like everyone kept just wanting to talk to me about it because they just noticed so much energy coming forth from me and so much just love and compassion. And I discovered like I really wasn't a hugger. Just because of some previous experiences, I was really guarded and didn't really like to hug people. While I was up there, I became this huge hugger, and now I hug people all the time. I love to hug people and share their energy and share my energy. And I absolutely love that part of myself that I've been able to embrace and to share with others.
Oh, I love that.
I used to be somebody that didn't hug anybody. Now you can't get me off you to not hug you. So yes, I understand
okay. I'll
that.
hug
It's
you.
a big change. That's all right. We'll just hug away. That's
There we
go.
always
And you guys know that. So I will hold you until you're uncomfortable. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, so like the silly questions. How was it with your roommate? Oh, never mind. I know who your roommates were. They were crazy.
My roommates were amazing, and they actually are the ones who encouraged me to reach out to this guy who I had known from work, but was always kind of scared to talk to. So they actually encouraged me to reach out to him. So they were very encouraging.
Good. I love that. Any silly or funny moments that are memorable for you? I know it's been a while. You were April of last year, April 2020.
Yes, that was April of last year. So in the morning, we do morning meditation and we would walk outside to do our morning meditation so that we could ground, which is so fantastic. It snowed while we were up there. And so we walked outside and stood in the snow in our bare feet. And it was amazing. I totally did it and I didn't quit, even though there was parts of me. We worked through like how to get our mind in a different place so that we could sit there and be grounded and be focused. And it totally worked.
Good. I love that. Thank you so much for
Absolutely. Thank you.
And just sharing your experience. So appreciate you.
And appreciate you guys.
I'll stop talking. Go ahead, Kim.
I was just going to say thank you for coming on and sharing your experience.
Yeah,
absolutely.
The letter thing, that's Dena's thing. That's not mine. And so I got my own letter back and I read it and I was like, holy shit, I wrote it because I participated right along with you guys, but I totally forgot about writing the letter too. So
see, I'm telling you, I don't remember writing this letter. Everything in this letter has come so true. So like everything in it is like mind-blowing. And when I read it, it was like reading a different person having write it, but in my own handwriting. I still don't remember reading this or writing this.
Yeah, I love it. So for those of you, we write the letter as if it's already happened to our 6-month self from that time. So you totally manifested, created, and I'm assuming channeled a lot of great information.
Oh my God. Amazing changes in my life. Amazing. I can't even begin to tell you like how much my life has changed in such an incredible way. And I can't make this one retreat because my daughter's graduating, but I'm definitely going to be there at one of them next year for sure.
Great. Thank you so much. Love you.
Love you.
Thanks for coming on and sharing.
Anytime.
All right. Maya next. Hold on here. Me figure out how to do this, and I'm probably gonna.
Our humans.
There we go. We'll do it like that.
Hi guys.
Hi Maya.
Hi, great to see you.
It's good to see your face.
Great to see you. How
Thanks.
are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm in day 3 of a 5-day fast, and it's kicking my butt, but it's good stuff.
I'm so happy for you. Good for you.
Thank you. Thank you. I will actually just jump right in because I wouldn't have done this fast if I hadn't done this retreat. The retreat for me, I went as a New Year kind of resolution, a reset. My story is I went through a very long, drawn out divorce and had a story in my head that in order for me to create something that was profitable and productive, that I would have to have a man in my wheelhouse, so to speak. And what I recognized with the incredible group of women that were there, the incredible facilitators that were there, was that I have everything I need in order to make my dreams come true. And having been with this incredible group of women, and I mean, every walk of life you can imagine, having that group of women there, and the connections and the community that we created by being together and going through these changes. And you know, I have a saying that people have heard before, you know, suffering's optional. And the work that is done in these retreats, they can be very uncomfortable, honestly, but it's that kind of hurt so good discomfort kind of thing. It's where I don't think people come to a retreat unless they are actually ready to start looking deeper than what they see in front of them. And so for me to have this group of women and have these exercises presented and this incredible nurturing environment was a wonderful landing pad for me to start in that weekend and then leave, and through the community of women start making steps in the directions of creating the life I want to have for myself. So it was good. It was really good. I had a roommate. She was fantastic, much different than myself, but we jived perfectly. The timing of everything was perfect, as it was. And the 2 main facilitators that you see here, they're pretty much the entire time leading it. And then other people came in and did some amazing exercises that, you know, hopefully whoever is watching this has the opportunity to see and experience and come out on the other side of them and be blown away, because there's no other word for it. You get blown away by some of these exercises because they are transformational.
My word.
There you go.
I keep saying it. Thank you. I'm like, I keep saying it. Debbie's, my friend's like, why do you keep saying that word? I'm like, I don't have another word. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
We all become butterfly people at the retreat. So everybody transforms.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I do have a question though.
mm-hmm.
What if I've done a retreat before, and what are the retreats different? So, I mean, is the material different? I know the people probably are different, but I mean, if I wanted to come again, would it be me redoing the same stuff I've done before, or would I show up differently?
So we will present some of the same things, but I'm already working on new things. I know Kim I'll let her talk, but I know she's also working on new things. But we also, like, this retreat was even different than the one we did in April 2022. We really try to flow with the group of ladies that are in front of us. So a lot of the stuff that I presented in that very first one was presented differently. You know, I had my PowerPoint, but I had to go off cuff, you know, for some of it because we had different situations. And so
Right.
we really try to cater to who's in front of us, where we're at, what we need, how deep we're going to go, and in what direction. But so the idea, of course, is going to be to, bring us together, to cultivate those relationships, to dig deep and get uncomfortable and vulnerable. So a lot of that's going to be the same idea, but we will take it in different directions based on who shows up.
Okay.
Kim?
Great.
Nice.
That's good information.
Yeah.
I have been making some changes as well.
Mhm.
Just every single
good.
one, because I like to go with the flow, to change things without a PowerPoint, even though it drives Dena crazy. But I am working on one is some of the psychological tools that we do with the cognitive, like the way that we think and stuff. So I have some new tools and some other stuff to do that vagus nerve reset and some of those other like instant things to reduce anxiety. So there's more exercises like that. But then the other part of it too, because I did, like I do the gallery at night, like I talk to everybody's dead people at night. So, and then we do the soul retrieval. So what I have been working on is a way to stay connected to that part of us outside of the retreat. So how to access our loved ones that we healed with, how to access that continued healing bond that we have with them because they're in the very best way that they can be. So there's no like, oh my God, I don't want to talk to this person kind of thing. Like they're the very best versions of themselves. So essentially, I want to make it so that there is a continued connection outside of the retreat with all of the love and stuff that happens, not necessarily just from the members of the retreat, but from how we access our souls, how we access the spirit world, and kind of allowing some continuity once the retreat's over. How do you maintain that? How do you stay connected to your loved ones and all of that? So that's those are the two things that I've been kind of messing around with, making a recipe with. So yeah.
So the other thing is that I would add for anybody who's thinking about doing this retreat, the fact that you're even thinking about it means that you probably need this. One, but two, this is a great way to get more tools to use for whatever you want to create within yourself, within your community, within your family, within your work environment. All of these things can be used anywhere that you want. And even if there are tools that you probably know about, but you get a refresher on stepping back and realizing how amazing every single one of us is as an individual, and the power that we have when we come together, and the incredible changes that we can create when we feel safe and we feel loved. And you guys do an amazing job at creating that kind of environment. And I can't thank you enough for being there for us.
Love you.
Like over here, sigh.
Thank you, Maya. Thank you so much.
No, you guys are fantastic. You're fantastic.
That feeling of like, that's what that whole retreat feels like when you're done. Just
Yep. True.
True. I love it.
Yeah.
So thank you for sharing.
Yeah. And
no, absolutely. Thanks for having me on.
Congratulations on day 3, because girl, I know.
Yeah. Yep.
I know. It's you got this. It's all a game in here. You got
it's all.
I know.
Yeah. It's again, another tool, be careful of your inner dialogue within yourself, because it's when things get difficult, it's so easy to go to the negative as opposed to going, wait a minute, I have the power here. I have a voice within myself that can control this inner monkey mind that's out there.
Yeah.
And it takes some practice. I know, I'm not going to lie. It takes a lot of practice to control this. But that's what the retreats are for. They are really good at supercharging that pathway. And then again, you get to meet these really cool people. So, it's a win-win for everybody that's involved.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
no, thanks.
We appreciate that you did this. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'll see you guys again soon.
Until we meet again, my dear.
Absolutely.
Bye.
It looks like, hold on, it looks like Sandy.
Yes. So I just wanted to say, I apologize, ladies. I'm not able to respond to the comments.
Oh, why not?
I don't know, because I could last time.
Is it, I think it depends on where they're coming from. So if they're coming from my page, only I can respond. If they're coming from yours,
maybe that's it.
Only I can respond. But thank you guys for, if any of you have any questions, we'll be on here just a little while longer. Just so you know, tomorrow night, I will be on my Facebook, YouTube, StreamYard again, doing some live readings, but also talking about this a little bit more and kind of like what I plan to incorporate in it as far as my stuff goes. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, now's the time to ask. Fiona said how many attendees total. It's not a lot. The most we'll probably have is 20, I'm thinking, unless.
And it really kind of depends. When we're full, our max is 30. And April last year, we did hit 30. So
yeah. Yeah. So it's like 20, 25, maybe 30. But I'm thinking that
this newest retreat, we won't, because Mother's Day weekend, it's challenging, I believe, for many. And then graduations. But
yeah. And but all the information is on there. And so yeah, so I would love for us to get some of you to come. It would be lovely. I love getting to spend time with people that I usually just have to like sit there and do a reading and then tell them to leave because I got to move on to the next one. So it's kind of nice to get to like actually talk to you guys and have you get to talk to you, get to have lunch with you, get to like have a conversation or paint a picture of our soul together or dance. So yeah. So it's definitely like not a super large, crazy group. And that allows us intimacy in our connections with each other, especially like in the evenings. Like it's so much easier to just kind of let your guard down when you're just with a bunch of women that you kind of feel so comfortable with.
People will wear their pajamas all day. People will dress up. People wear makeup. People won't wear makeup. You come however makes you feel good.
Yeah. Whatever works.
Wait, bring slippers. Bring slippers.
Bring slippers. I have my butterfly slippers. I have blue butterfly slippers now. So I'll be wearing those for the whole transformational retreat.
Yay.
So,
thanks for using my word.
Huh? What?
I said, thanks for using my word.
I did transformational because we're butterfly people.
Yes.
Butterfly people are constantly transforming.
Yes.
So, and I don't know if anybody knows this, but I like butterflies a little. So is it obvious? But anyway, so it looks like we're not necessarily getting more questions. So we'll just kind of like wrap it up. Send it over to Ingrid so she can kind of get it all pretty for us.
Thank you, Ingrid. Thank you.
But if any of you feel the need to pass this on or want to share this information or share this retreat, that would be lovely. We would appreciate it. And so, but it's good to see you guys tuning in here. And for some of you, I'll see you tomorrow night on here doing some readings, talking about some of that kind of stuff. But for tonight, thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Yes, thank you. All right, I'm going to end it.